Welcome to our channel. We are so glad you found your way here. Let us help you fall asleep. Let's begin with the golden bow, Atlas, Heracles, and the tree of life. Take a slow, deep breath in and release it. Let the centuries fade away as we drift through the quiet echoes of the past. Your mind is calm, the ruins are peaceful, and we are ready to explore. This seminal work, The Golden Bough, delves into the shared motifs and themes prevalent in mythologies across cultures. It examines the undercurrents that connect diverse belief systems, revealing how ancient societies interpreted the natural world and human experience through their narratives. The focus on deities such as Atlas and Heracles serves to highlight archetypal figures enduring in collective memory. These characters embody the struggles between human limitation and divine influence, illustrating universal conflicts that transcend individual cultures. The exploration of the tree of life throughout the text signifies a central symbol in various mythologies, representing growth, interconnectedness, and the cycle of life and death. This motif appears in different forms, reflecting the unique perspectives and values of each civilization. Its presence in the Golden Bough emphasizes the common human quest for understanding and meaning, a quest that has persisted through the ages. These comparative insights into rituals, beliefs, and traditions provide a framework for recognizing patterns in human thought. By examining the links between different cultures, the work sheds light on the evolution of religious practices and the enduring nature of myth. The interplay of symbolism serves as a reminder of humanity's shared heritage, revealing an intricate web of connections that shape our understanding of existence. The significance of this text lies in its capacity to foster a deeper appreciation for the complexities of human belief across time and geography. Sir James Frazer approached ethnographic studies with a meticulous methodology that sought to uncover the underlying patterns of human thought and cultural practices. His objective was to document and analyze the beliefs and rituals that define various societies, aiming to reveal the universal aspects of human experience. By examining a wide range of myths, legends, and customs from diverse cultures, he endeavored to identify common threads that connect seemingly disparate traditions. This scholarly endeavor involved an extensive review of anthropological literature and field studies, enabling him to draw comparisons across different civilizations. Frazer's work often emphasized the evolution of belief systems, positing a progression from primitive magic to religion, and exploring the concept of the tree of life. He illustrated how various cultures interpreted this symbol as a representation of interconnectedness and growth. This focus on symbols allowed for a deeper analysis of cultural narratives and their significance within broader human contexts. By meticulously documenting these connections, Frazer contributed to a richer understanding of how societies articulate their relationship with the natural world and the metaphysical realm, further emphasizing the shared human quest for meaning. The bow serves as a profound symbol, intricately entwined with themes of fertility and renewal throughout various cultures. In this context, it represents not only the physical manifestation of life, but also the cyclical nature of existence. The branches, laden with blossoms and fruit, signify the potential for growth and prosperity, embodying the promise of new beginnings. This connection to the earth's fertility is deeply rooted in ancient practices, where the bow often played a pivotal role in rituals intended to invoke abundance. Cultures across the globe have revered the bow, associating it with deities linked to agriculture, harvest, and regeneration. Such reverence reflects a collective recognition of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. The act of cutting or offering a golden bough was often seen as a means of appeasing these divine forces, ensuring that the cycle of growth would continue unabated. These rituals served not only as practical measures but also as a means to forge a deeper spiritual connection with the world. In the tales of Heracles, the bow emerges as a critical element, symbolizing both the hero's strength and vulnerability. It underscores the fundamental human experience of seeking sustenance and renewal in a world that often feels indifferent. Here, the bow becomes a bridge connecting the physical and spiritual realms, embodying the perpetual cycle of life itself. Ancient trees held profound significance in Mediterranean cultures, often regarded as sacred entities that bridged the human experience with the divine. Their towering presence offered not only shade and shelter, but also served as sites for rituals and gatherings, marking the intersection of earthly lives and ethereal beliefs. The olive tree, revered by many, symbolized peace and prosperity, its fruit essential to daily sustenance and ceremonial offerings. In these regions, myths frequently intertwined with the natural world. They often depicted trees as guardians of wisdom, with roots delving deep into the earth while branches reached toward the heavens. The oak was celebrated for its strength, associated with deities such as Zeus, while the fig tree represented fertility and abundance, deeply embedded in various creation stories. These ancient narratives conveyed the interdependence between humanity and nature, revealing a deep respect for the life cycles represented by these venerable beings. The act of planting, nurturing, and venerating trees formed a vital part of community life, fostering connections among families, clans, and the wider cosmos. In this way, trees were not mere biological organisms, but living symbols of continuity, embodying the hopes, fears, and aspirations of those who revered them. Their existence echoed the transient nature of life, reminding civilizations of the delicate balance between growth and decay. This notion permeates numerous cultures, serving as a vital symbol of interconnectedness and renewal. In ancient Mesopotamia, the tree of life represented the divine connection between earth and the heavens. Its imagery adorned temple walls and cylinder seals, illustrating a bridge between human experience and celestial power. Similarly, in the traditions of the Celts, the tree was revered as a sacred entity, embodying wisdom and protection. The oak, ash, and yew trees in particular were believed to harbor ancient knowledge, weaving a narrative of continuity through the cycles of the seasons. In the Abrahamic faiths, the tree of life takes on profound spiritual significance. In the Garden of Eden, it stands as a symbol of eternal life and divine provision, an emblem of the choices that shape human destiny. This motif resonates through the teachings of Kabbalah, where it represents the structure of divine emanation, guiding followers on a path toward enlightenment. Eastern philosophies, too, reflect this concept. In Buddhism, the Bodhi tree, under which Siddhartha attained enlightenment, serves as a powerful reminder of spiritual awakening and the interconnectedness of all beings. Each interpretation, while distinct, shares an underlying message about life's cycles and the enduring quest for meaning within the vast landscape of existence. The reverence for the tree of life transcends boundaries, illustrating humanity's shared aspirations and understanding of the world. Sacred groves served as focal points for ancient religious practices, embodying a profound connection to the divine. Nestled within these natural sanctuaries, communities gathered to conduct rituals and offer prayers, seeking favor from deities and the spirits believed to inhabit the trees. These groves often represented the intersection of the earthly and the celestial, where nature was revered as a manifestation of the divine presence. In various cultures, the groves were seen as sources of wisdom and healing. The flora within these spaces was thought to possess extraordinary properties, leading to the establishment of herbal medicine practices. It was common for priests and shamans to utilize the plants found within sacred groves, blending spiritual and medicinal knowledge in their healing arts. This relationship fostered a sense of stewardship among communities, encouraging the protection of these vital ecosystems. Rituals often included offerings, which ranged from simple gifts of fruit to elaborate sacrifices, symbolizing gratitude and devotion. This exchange reflected a deep understanding of the interdependence between humanity and nature. The cycles of life, growth, and decay observed within these groves mirrored the human experience, reinforcing a collective belief in renewal and continuity. As these sacred spaces gradually faced encroachment and change, their significance lingered in the memories of those who once revered them, echoing the enduring human connection to the divine. The myth of Heracles stands as a cornerstone of ancient storytelling, encapsulating the human struggle against insurmountable challenges, rooted in a legacy of heroic deeds. This narrative unfolds around the figure of a demigod, born of Zeus and Alcmena. His extraordinary strength and resilience set him apart, yet it is the trials he faced that defined his character. Each of the 12 labors presents a unique obstacle, crafted to test not only physical prowess but also cunning and endurance. Initiated by King Eurystheus, the first labor tasked him with slaying the Nemean lion, an invincible beast whose hide proved impenetrable. This encounter marked the beginning of a series of formidable feats, including the capture of the golden hind of Artemis and the vanquishing of the multi-headed Hydra. Each labor unfolds within the backdrop of various landscapes, from the dense forests of ancient Greece to the treacherous depths of the underworld. These challenges not only reflect the values and fears of the society that birthed them, but also symbolize the universal journey towards self-discovery. The trials resonate through time, serving as allegories for personal growth and the quest for redemption. The legacy of Heracles endures, reminding us of the complexities and triumphs inherent in the human experience. The first labor of Heracles presents a fundamental challenge that serves as a testament to both his strength and ingenuity. This formidable creature, the Nemean lion, was said to possess a hide impervious to any weapon forged by man. The beast terrorized the region, instilling fear within the hearts of local inhabitants. The lion roamed freely, embodying an insurmountable obstacle in the path of Heracles. Upon accepting this task, it became clear that traditional methods would bear no fruit. The lion's fierce strength demanded a different approach. Using his keen intellect, Heracles devised a strategy that emphasized cunning over brute force. He ventured into the lion's lair, armed with only his bare hands and unwavering resolve. The encounter was not merely a battle of muscle, it required a profound understanding of the creature's nature. Upon confronting the beast, Heracles grappled with it, testing his own limits. The struggle raged until he successfully subdued the lion, his strength finally overcoming the creature's ferocity. In a display of practicality, he utilized the lion's own impenetrable hide, fashioning it into armor. This act symbolized the transformation of a seemingly insurmountable challenge into a powerful tool. signifying resilience and adaptability in the face of overwhelming odds. Such narratives intertwine with the essence of cultural myth, representing the eternal human spirit against daunting challenges. The Lernarean Hydra emerges as a profound symbol within these narratives, embodying the complexities of regeneration and resilience. This serpent-like creature, with multiple heads, haunted the waters of Lerna, its venomous breath instilling fear in those who dared approach. Each head, when severed, would regenerate, illustrating the persistent nature of adversity. Heracles, tasked with vanquishing this formidable foe during his second labor, confronted not only the creature but also the cyclical patterns of struggle inherent in existence. Battles fought against the Hydra revealed deeper truths about human tenacity. With each head that fell, another would sprout, a reminder of the challenges that often multiply in the face of effort. Employing a clever strategy, Heracles called upon his companion Iolaus, who assisted in cauterizing the necks to prevent regeneration. This collaboration signifies the importance of unity and support in overcoming obstacles, echoing the collective resilience found in various cultures. The Hydra's defeat, although monumental, serves as a metaphor for the unending nature of personal and communal trials. Even in victory, the remnants of struggle linger, urging reflection on the cyclical nature of challenges. These narratives, steeped in symbolism, resonate through time, illustrating the enduring human spirit facing an ever-evolving landscape of adversity and renewal. The Ceryneian hind emerges as a central figure within the narratives of ancient quests. This elusive creature, characterized by its golden antlers and remarkable swiftness, represents more than a mere trophy. The hunt for it is imbued with deeper significance, serving as a metaphorical journey towards spiritual enlightenment. The pursuit unfolds within the tranquil forests, where time seems to stand still. Each footfall echoes through the underbrush, and the air is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. The hunter, driven by both ambition and reverence, seeks not only the creature but also an understanding of the self. This interaction with nature prompts introspection, revealing the interconnectedness of all living beings. Legends describe the hunter's relentless chase as a test of character and resolve, reflecting the trials faced on the path to wisdom. The fleeting glimpses of the hind evoke a sense of longing and aspiration, suggesting that the true victory lies not in the capture, but in the transformation that occurs during the journey. In this way, the Ceryneian hind transcends its role as a mere aspect of mythology, becoming a symbol of the eternal search for enlightenment. Through the narrative, the act of hunting transforms into a profound exploration of one's inner landscape, creating a dialogue between the material and the spiritual realms. The Erymanthian boar stands as a symbol at the intersection of nature and heroism within Heracles' journey. This formidable creature, known for its immense size and ferocity, resided in the dense forests of Erymanthos. It roamed freely, representing the raw and untamed aspects of the natural world, a realm often seen as adversarial to human endeavor. Heracles, tasked with capturing the beast alive, ventured into this wilderness, embodying the struggle between humanity and the primal forces of nature. Each step through the thick underbrush brought him closer to a confrontation not just with the boar, but with the very essence of challenge itself. The pursuit was not merely physical, it echoed the inner trials that define the human experience. The boar, elusive and powerful, mirrored the fears and struggles that dwell within, serving as an external manifestation of the internal battles faced by those seeking to transcend their limitations. Through cunning and perseverance, Heracles confronted the task of cleaning the Augean stables, an endeavor that represented more than mere physical labor. These stables housed thousands of cattle, their waste accumulating for years, a symbol of neglect and chaos within the kingdom. This daunting core embodied the themes of cleanliness and the restoration of order, underscoring the importance of purity in both the physical and moral realms. The vastness of the stables, filled with the remnants of disorder, posed an almost insurmountable challenge. Yet, Heracles approached the situation with strategic foresight, redirecting the rivers Alpheus and Peneus to wash away the filth. This act transformed the stables, illustrating the profound connection between nature and human effort. Water, often associated with renewal and clarity, became the agent of change, emphasizing that purity is achievable through determination and ingenuity. The successful completion of this labor not only restored the stables but also served to cleanse the broader societal issues plaguing the kingdom. The act resonated deeply within the mythic framework, suggesting that true strength lies not only in physical might but also in the ability to bring order to chaos. Through this endeavor, Heracles reinforced the significance of inner and outer cleanliness, a theme that continues to echo through the annals of mythology. The Stymphalian birds emerged as a formidable force, embodying chaos and destruction within their metallic beaks and wings. These creatures, dwelling in the marshes of Stymphalia, launched relentless attacks upon the surrounding lands and inhabitants. Their presence served as a testament to the fragility of civilization, a constant reminder of the lurking threat posed by nature's untamed aspects. Heracles, tasked with their eradication, approached this challenge armed with both courage and cunning. The battle against these avian adversaries was not merely a physical confrontation, but a confrontation with the very essence of disorder. Utilizing a rattle crafted by the goddess Athena, a tool designed to disturb the birds from their lair, he initiated the encounter. The sound echoed across the landscape, unsettling the creatures and forcing them from their hiding places. As the birds took flight, their metallic feathers glimmered ominously against the sky. Each strike from Heracles was methodical and precise, reflecting a deliberate intention to restore balance. The chaos they represented began to dissolve, revealing the delicate interconnectedness of life that thrives amidst turmoil. In overcoming such a challenge, the hero not only safeguarded the realm but also illustrated the necessity of confronting chaos. This narrative of resilience endures, preserving a vital lesson for generations to come. Strength manifests in various forms throughout ancient lore, and the Cretan bull stands as a powerful symbol within this tradition. Revered for its formidable presence, this creature embodies the raw vigor necessary for survival in a world marked by peril. Its legacy intertwines with the tale of the Minotaur, a being born from the union of the bull and human lineage, representing both the duality of strength and vulnerability. This region, steeped in myth, nurtured narratives that explored the complexities of human nature. The Minotaur, trapped within the labyrinthine confines designed by Daedalus, serves as a poignant metaphor for the inner struggles faced by individuals. Strength, while revered, can also lead to entrapment when left unchecked. This interplay of power and confinement illustrates the broader themes prevalent in ancient civilizations, where balance was essential for harmony. The Cretan bull's significance extends into rituals and worship, reflecting societal values that sought to honor the might of nature. Sacrifices made in its name were not merely acts of devotion, but an acknowledgement of the delicate relationship between humanity and the forces that govern existence. In this light, the bull transcends its physical form, emerging as a conduit through which these ancient peoples expressed their understanding of strength, sacrifice, and the intricate dance of life itself. The mares of Diomedes represent a stark exploration of the darker aspects of human nature, woven into the fabric of Heracles' tasks. These creatures, fierce and insatiable, consume the flesh of their own master, reflecting a profound commentary on the untamed instincts that reside within humanity. In their wildness, they embody the chaos and brutality that often accompany unchecked power. The task of subduing these mares demanded not only strength but also cunning. It required Heracles to confront the depths of savagery that exist within the human psyche. This region, steeped in myth, illustrates the necessity of grappling with one's inner demons. The mares at Trime, tethered to a fate forged by Diomedes, serve as a reminder of the consequences of indulgence and the perils of losing control. Heracles' approach involved not merely brute force but an understanding of the delicate balance between dominance and restraint. The act of taming these beasts became a symbolic journey into the recesses of morality, where the lines between heroism and villainy blur. They existed as manifestations of desire and destruction, encapsulating the struggles faced by those who navigate the complexities of existence. In this quiet confrontation, the ancient narrative reveals the duality of human nature, offering insight into the balance that must be maintained to prevent succumbing to the darker inclinations that lie within. The belt of Hippolyta symbolizes an intricate interplay of female power and the challenges posed by patriarchal structures. This artifact, crafted with care, embodies strength, sovereignty, and the authority of women in a society often dominated by male figures. Its very existence reflects the tensions between empowerment and subjugation. In ancient lore, the belt was not merely an object, it served as a token of respect, recognition, and the fierce independence of its wearer. This region, steeped in myth, reveals how female figures navigated their roles within the broader context of heroism and valor. Confrontation arose not solely from external threats, but also from the internal conflicts surrounding identity and autonomy. Combating prevailing narratives, these women asserted their presence, demanding acknowledgement and respect. The interactions between figures such as Hippolyta and Heracles illuminate the complexities of relationships shaped by both admiration and rivalry. It is within this dynamic that the significance of female power is brought to the forefront, challenging the status quo. The belt's legacy continues to resonate, reminding contemporary society of the ongoing struggle for recognition and equity. Each retelling of the tale reinforces its implications, encouraging a nuanced understanding of power and the intricate forces that shape human experiences across generations. The story endures, echoing through time. This journey unfolds in the land of Geryon, a realm marked by its inhospitable terrain and foreboding atmosphere. Heracles, undertaking his penultimate labor, is tasked with retrieving the prized cattle, a feat that seems almost insurmountable. The path taken leads him to the farthest reaches of the known world, where the sun sets upon the horizon, blending into the chaotic sea. Encounters with mythical beings populate this landscape, each representing an obstacle to progress. The monstrous Geryon himself, a creature of 3 bodies, guards the cattle with fierce diligence. Their connection to the tree of life is profound. Both embody the essence of vitality and power. These beasts are not mere livestock, but symbolize the challenges and rewards of existence itself. Navigating through treacherous waters and navigating hostile territories, Heracles' journey evokes an inherent tension between man and nature. The coastal cliffs and jagged shores serve as reminders of the barriers that exist between ambition and achievement. The act of bringing the cattle back, signifies more than a labor completed. It reflects humanity's ongoing struggle to harness the natural world while confronting its own limits. Each step toward conquest is laden with the weight of history, echoing the universal pursuit for sustenance, survival, and understanding amidst the vast unknown. The apples of the Hesperides serve as a potent symbol, intertwining desire and knowledge within the fabric of ancient lore. Nestled at the edge of the world, these golden fruits were not mere sustenance, but a representation of the elusive nature of wisdom. They challenged heroes to confront their deepest yearnings and the intrinsic value of understanding. In this forgotten realm, the Hesperides guarded their treasure, embodying the idea that knowledge is both a reward and a burden. The quest to obtain these apples was steeped in trials, each reflecting the complexities of aspiration and the sacrifices demanded by such pursuits. Heracles, in his formidable journey, confronted not only the fierce guardians of the orchard, but the very essence of his own motivations. This region, shrouded in myth, emphasizes the relationship between desire and enlightenment, suggesting that the journey toward knowledge often requires navigating the labyrinth of ambition. The golden apples, radiant against the backdrop of eternal twilight, symbolize an ideal, an unattainable truth that simultaneously draws seekers closer while eluding their grasp. Within this narrative, the connection between desire and knowledge unfolds, revealing that true understanding often lies beyond the reach of physical rewards, dwelling instead in the realm of introspection and self-discovery. The echoes of these ancient stories persist, inviting reflection on the nature of aspiration itself. Heracles' descent into the underworld represents a profound transformation, a journey marked by trials that challenge the essence of one's identity. This journey into darkness serves as a metaphor for the struggles inherent in the human experience. The entrance to this realm, often depicted as a shadowy passage, signifies the threshold between life and death, a place where the boundaries of existence blur. Within this domain, Heracles encounters figures from myth and memory, each embodying the unresolved emotions and burdens of the past. The ghostly inhabitants linger, remnants of lives lived, choices made, and consequences faced. Through their interactions, the hero confronts his own fears and failures, shedding layers of his former self. The act of retrieving the golden apples from the Hesperides further illustrates this transformation. It is not merely a quest for material wealth, but a pursuit of wisdom and understanding. The apples, guarded by a fierce dragon, symbolize the arduous path to enlightenment. Each challenge faced serves as a reflection of the internal battles that shape personal growth. Emerging from the underworld, Heracles carries with him an enriched perspective. The experience crafts a narrative of resilience and renewal, reinforcing the idea that through darkness, one can attain greater clarity and strength. This journey encapsulates the essence of transformation, echoing through time as a testament to the enduring human spirit. The golden bough assumes a vital role within the context of the Aeneid, symbolizing the intersection of fate and destiny. It serves as a crucial object of divine favor, granting Aeneas passage to the underworld. The acquisition of this branch is not merely a quest. It embodies the necessity of fulfilling a preordained path, emphasizing the weight of ancestral duty. This sacred object, intertwined with mythology, represents both opportunity and challenge, reflecting the duality of human experience. The moment Aeneas retrieves the golden bough, it signifies a pivotal transformation. This event underscores the inevitability of destiny, where personal desires must align with the greater will of the gods. The bough's presence elevates the narrative, imbuing it with layers of meaning regarding the nature of existence. The journey into the underworld becomes an exploration of one's purpose, revealing the complexities of choice and predestination. This region, steeped in myth, offers insights into how ancient civilizations understood their place within the cosmos. The Bough illustrates the delicate balance between individual agency and the overarching design of fate. As Aeneas navigates the shadows of the past, the golden bough remains a guiding light, illuminating the path toward his ultimate destiny and the founding of a new future for his people. The golden bough resonates across various mythologies, embodying the themes of life, death, and rebirth. In Roman tradition, it serves as a crucial artifact for Aeneas, facilitating his journey to the underworld. This connection to the afterlife mirrors its role in Greek mythology, where it is linked to the Eleusinian mysteries, symbolizing the hope of resurrection and renewal. In these narratives, it often manifests as a bridge between realms, allowing mortals to traverse the boundary of life and death. The significance of the bough extends to ancient Celtic beliefs as well, where it symbolizes the interconnectedness of nature and the divine. Here, it appears in tales of the otherworld, serving as a conduit for those seeking wisdom or insight beyond mortal grasp. Similar motifs arise in the myths of the indigenous peoples of the Americas, where sacred trees and plants are venerated as sources of life and spiritual guidance. These elements highlight a universal understanding of a life cycle, emphasizing the importance of nature in the human experience. The enduring presence of the golden bough across cultures speaks to a shared recognition of the deeper connections that bind humanity to the natural world. It reflects an ancient knowledge, echoing through time, revealing the intricate relationship between existence and the sacred. The influence of Demeter and Persephone introduces a profound layer to the symbolism of the bough. In this ancient narrative, the duality of life and death resonates within the cyclical nature of the seasons. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, embodies the nurturing aspects of the earth, while her daughter Persephone represents the inevitable descent into darkness. This duality is intricately tied to the bough, symbolizing the fragility of life and the promise of rebirth. Within this context, the bough serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life. The act of gathering the golden bough, often seen as a rite of passage, signifies a connection to the divine and a deeper understanding of one's place in the universe. The journey to secure this sacred object mirrors the agricultural cycles that govern existence, reinforcing the belief that death and life are intertwined. The significance of the bough extends beyond mere symbolism. Its presence in rituals indicates a reverence for nature's rhythms and the sacred bond shared between humanity and the divine. Through the lens of Demeter and Persephone, it becomes a vessel of hope, illustrating the resilience of life amidst the shadows. This delicate balance showcases an ancient wisdom, echoing the understanding that all transitions hold the potential for renewal. Life, death, and rebirth form a triad central to many ancient belief systems, illustrating a cyclical understanding of existence. In various cultures, this cycle is not merely a sequence of events, but a profound interconnectedness that transcends individual lifetimes. The notion of death is often depicted as a passage rather than an end, suggesting a transformative process where the spirit is liberated to experience renewal. In the context of the golden bough, myths surrounding figures such as Atlas and Heracles encapsulate these themes. Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, embodies the struggle inherent in existence. His story reflects the eternal cycle of carrying burdens and the potential for liberation through understanding and strength. Heracles, known for his formidable labors, symbolizes the trials faced in the pursuit of growth and enlightenment. Each labor represents a stage in life, with death serving as a necessary precursor to rebirth. These narratives underscore a shared belief in the natural order, where decay and destruction facilitate new growth. Such views foster a reverence for nature, seen as a nurturing force that sustains life through its rhythms. The persistent renewal of the seasons reinforces this understanding, allowing cultures to embrace the inevitability of change as a source of hope and continuity, bridging the gap between the ephemeral and the eternal. Sacrifice emerges as a pivotal concept within these ancient narratives, serving as a gateway to deeper understanding and enlightenment. In various cultures, it manifests through rituals and offerings, believed to appease deities and secure wisdom. These practices signify a willingness to relinquish the material for the sake of the spiritual, illustrating a profound commitment to the pursuit of knowledge. The act of sacrifice often involves tangible elements, such as agricultural produce or livestock, symbolizing the intricate relationship between humanity and the divine. In this region, these offerings were not merely acts of devotion, but were perceived as essential to harnessing the forces of nature and the cosmos. Through this lens, the relinquishing of the earthly translates into the acquisition of higher truths. Higher truths, rituals unfold within sacred spaces, where participants engage in ceremonies designed to facilitate communication with the divine. This communion fosters a sense of belonging to a larger cosmic order, resonating with the themes of renewal and rebirth found in the cycles of nature. Legends of figures like Heracles embody this journey, reflecting the trials endured in the quest for enlightenment. Their narratives often highlight the transformative power of sacrifice, as the relinquished leads to a profound awakening, shedding light on the interconnectedness of existence and the quest for higher understanding. In this context, the tree of life represents not only growth, but also the sacrifices necessary to nurture wisdom. The golden bough holds profound significance within ancient Roman religion, embodying both a symbol of divine favor and the intricate relationship between mortals and the gods. Its association with the sacred groves of the goddess Diana underscores the reverence for natural elements in spiritual practices. These sacred spaces became sites of worship, where the bough itself was seen as a conduit for communication with the divine. Rituals centered on this emblem were often conducted in secluded areas, emphasizing the need for purity and intention. The act of gathering the golden bough was not merely a physical endeavor, it required a deep understanding of the spiritual landscape, reflecting the delicate balance between humanity and the divine order. This object was thought to grant safe passage to the underworld, a critical aspect of the Roman belief system, showcasing the intricate ties between life and afterlife. Legends surrounding the bough often illustrated themes of heroism and sacrifice, particularly through the tales of figures like Aeneas and Heracles. Their journeys in search of the bough symbolized the quest for knowledge, truth, and understanding within the complexities of existence. In this light, it transcends mere materiality, becoming a powerful reminder of the intertwined fates of gods and mortals, guiding seekers towards enlightenment. The legacy of this symbolism continues to echo through the ages, whispering of ancient wisdom. Heracles, often celebrated for his formidable strength and daring exploits, also embodies the intrinsic link between labor and fertility in agriculture. This duality is evident in the myths surrounding his 12 labors, particularly his encounters with nature and the land. The cleansing of the Augean stables represents not just a physical task, but the purification and renewal of the earth, a foundational theme in agricultural cycles. In this region, where the relationship between humanity and the land is sacred, Heracles serves as a symbol of the necessary toil that leads to abundance. The act of clearing the stables transcends mere labor. It signifies the importance of stewardship over the land, an understanding that cultivation requires both effort and respect for natural rhythms. Fertility rites often invoked his name, intertwining his narrative with the growth of crops and the sustaining of communities. These myths permeate the cultural landscape, reinforcing the belief that strength must accompany wisdom in the stewardship of agriculture. This connection extends to various agricultural festivals, where offerings to deities invoked Heracles' favor for a bountiful harvest. In the quiet of these ancient ceremonies, the whispers of gratitude for the earth's gifts resonate, reminding all who partake of the delicate balance necessary to foster life from the soil. The legacy of such practices endures, reflecting an ongoing reverence for the cycles of fertility and growth. The portrayal of Heracles in ancient art and literature reveals a multifaceted hero whose strength is both a gift and a burden. This figure often embodies the duality of human experience, showcasing valor alongside vulnerability. In sculptures, he is frequently depicted in moments of triumph, muscles taut and expressions fierce. Yet these representations also capture the weight of his labors and the emotional toll they exact. Vase paintings illustrate various scenes from his storied adventures, with vibrant colors bringing to life the challenges he faced. The Nemean lion, the Lernaean hydra, and the golden apples of the Hesperides are rendered with meticulous detail, emphasizing both the physicality and the mythic nature of his quests. Such artworks serve not only as decorative elements, but also as narratives of moral lessons, encapsulating virtues like bravery, resilience, and the quest for redemption. Literary texts further explore his character, revealing layers of complexity. In epic poetry, he is often portrayed as a flawed hero, grappling with the consequences of divine whims and personal choices. These accounts delve into themes of fate and free will, casting Heracles as a symbol of the struggle against insurmountable odds. His journey mirrors the human condition, navigating the intersection of strength and suffering, making him an enduring figure in the cultural memory of ancient civilizations. Origins in ancient Greek culture depict Heracles as a demigod, born of divine lineage, yet burdened by mortal challenges. These attributes cultivate a narrative rich in themes of heroism and redemption. The 12 labors represent more than mere feats of strength. They embody a quest for identity and acceptance, resonating deeply within the societal fabric of Greece. Each labor, an allegory of overcoming insurmountable odds, reflects the values of courage and perseverance prized in Hellenic society. As the myth transitioned into Roman culture, the character of Heracles underwent subtle transformations. Renamed Hercules, he became a symbol of Roman virtues, aligning closely with ideals of duty, honor, and strength. Artistic representations shifted, emphasizing a more muscular physique, embodying the Roman ideal of physicality. Temples and statuary devoted to Hercules proliferated across the empire, illustrating his significance in both private devotion and public life. These adaptations reveal not only the fluidity of myth, but also the societal shifts from Greek to Roman contexts. The enduring appeal of Heracles lies in his embodiment of the struggle against life's adversities, transcending individual cultures. Through the ages, this hero's narrative has evolved, yet the core themes resonate across time, reinforcing a shared human experience that continues to captivate in the annals of history. The psychological dimensions of Heracles' character reveal a complex interplay of strength and vulnerability. This figure, often celebrated for his physical prowess, grapples with profound internal struggles that reflect the human condition. Burdened by an overwhelming sense of duty, he confronts the weight of expectations placed upon him, stemming from both divine and mortal realms. These pressures manifest in episodes of rage and despair, illustrating the dichotomy of his existence. The trials he faces serve as more than mere challenges. They act as catalysts for introspection. Moments of solitude in the wilderness lead to self-reflection, revealing a mind tormented by the consequences of his actions. The heroic feats, while outwardly impressive, often coincide with deep personal sacrifice, presenting a nuanced portrait of heroism that encompasses pain and redemption. These internal conflicts resonate through the myths, depicting a hero who is not merely a figure of strength, but also one of profound emotional depth. Encounters with creatures and deities, though outwardly confrontational, often reflect his inner battles. The labyrinth of his psyche mirrors the challenges he overcomes, suggesting that true strength lies not solely in physical capability, but in the ability to face one's own fears and vulnerabilities. This layered complexity invites ongoing exploration of the human experience in relation to heroism and identity. The Tree of Life in Mesopotamian mythology serves as a significant symbol embodying the interconnectedness of existence. This ancient concept resonates through various cultures, often representing growth, vitality, and the cyclical nature of life. In the context of Mesopotamia, it is often depicted as a grand tree with branches extending toward the heavens, suggesting a bridge between the earthly realm and the divine. In this region, the tree is frequently associated with deities, serving as a source of sustenance and wisdom. It plays a crucial role in creation myths and religious practices, emphasizing the relationship between humanity and the divine. The divine figures, often guardians of these sacred trees, mirror the heroic figures found in Greek traditions. Heracles, for instance, embodies a similar quest for knowledge and strength, paralleling the trials faced by those seeking the fruits of the Tree of Life. These narratives intertwine as both Mesopotamian and Greek traditions reflect a deep understanding of human aspirations toward immortality and enlightenment. The hero's journey, whether through the labyrinth of Mesopotamian deities or the labors of Heracles, showcases the universal quest for identity and purpose. Such parallels illuminate the shared cultural heritage that transcends geographical boundaries, revealing a profound connection in the human narrative across time. Trees have long served as powerful symbols of wisdom and immortality in ancient texts. In various civilizations, they are often depicted as sentinels of knowledge, their expansive canopies sheltering the secrets of the universe. These majestic beings, rooted deeply in the earth while stretching toward the heavens, embody the duality of existence and the continuity of life. Sacred groves were common features in rituals, where individuals sought enlightenment from the whispers of leaves and the wisdom of ancient trunks. In Mesopotamian mythology, the Tree of Life is a recurring motif, symbolizing eternal life and divine knowledge. Its branches reach into the celestial realm. Othix Ithals are symbolizing eternal life and divine knowledge. Its branches reach into the celestial realm, linking the earthly and the divine. Similar representations appear in the Hebrew Bible, where the tree in the Garden of Eden signifies the profound consequences of knowledge and the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. The Greeks revered trees as sacred to various deities, with the oak dedicated to Zeus and the olive to Athena. These associations highlighted the significance of trees as conduits for divine communication and symbols of strength and endurance. Aphazen in Yotuans. In these narratives, trees embody the quest for understanding and the hope for immortality. They stand as enduring reminders of humanity's desire to grasp the mysteries of existence, bridging the gap between the ephemeral and the everlasting. In numerous indigenous cultures, trees are venerated as sacred entities, embodying life, wisdom, and interconnectedness. This reverence manifests through rituals and traditions that honor the roles these natural giants play in both the physical and spiritual realms. They are often seen as symbols of growth and endurance, rooted deeply in the earth while reaching toward the heavens. The connections forged between communities and their surrounding forests highlight a profound respect for nature's gifts. These cultures often regard specific trees as ancestors or guardians, fostering a sense of identity tied to the land. In many regions, ceremonies revolve around planting, harvesting, or even simply gathering beneath their canopies, allowing individuals to commune with the spirits believed to inhabit these living beings. The teachings passed down through generations emphasize the interdependence of all life forms, promoting sustainable practices that honor the cycle of growth and decay. In the Amazon rainforest, for instance, the ancient wisdom of indigenous tribes illuminates the significance of the ceiba tree, often viewed as a conduit between worlds. Similarly, in the sacred groves of Africa, various species serve as meeting places for communal gatherings and spiritual reflection. Such practices highlight a profound understanding of the ecological balance that sustains life, illustrating the myriad ways in which trees have shaped cultural identities across the globe. Archetypes serve as foundational elements in the exploration of Heracles, framing him within a broader context of human experience. His character embodies the essence of strength, resilience, and the quest for redemption, reflecting collective ideals that resonate across cultures. This figure, often confronted with insurmountable challenges, stands as a symbol of the hero's journey, a narrative structure that transcends individual tales and speaks to universal truths. The trials faced by Heracles, from the 12 labors to his encounters with mythical beasts, encapsulate the struggle between order and chaos. Each labor not only tests his physical prowess, but also delves into themes of sacrifice and the search for meaning. Through these stories, this hero emerges not merely as a warrior, but as a reflective individual grappling with his own limitations and moral dilemmas. Cultural interpretations of Heracles vary, yet the underlying archetype remains potent. In various societies, he represents the ideal of overcoming adversity through strength and cunning, often serving as a guide for individuals navigating their own life challenges. The narratives surrounding him contribute to an ongoing dialogue about the nature of heroism itself, inviting contemplation on what it means to be human. This exploration reveals how archetypes endure, shaping the understanding of figures like Heracles across generations and cultures. The Golden Bough's influence permeates modern literature and psychoanalysis, highlighting its role in shaping contemporary thought. Its exploration of myth and ritual fosters a deeper understanding of human behavior and cultural narratives. Various authors draw upon its themes, weaving ancient motifs into their storytelling. The interplay of archetypes and symbols continues to resonate, allowing characters to reflect the complexities of the human experience. Unnamed psychoanalysis, the text serves as a foundation for understanding the unconscious mind. The insights derived from mythological structures provide a framework for interpreting dreams and personal narratives. Concepts such as the hero's journey find relevance in therapeutic practices, offering pathways for individuals to navigate their own life challenges. These connections underscore the enduring legacy of ancient wisdom in the modern psyche. This region of influence extends to diverse genres, from fantasy to psychological fiction, where the motifs of sacrifice, transformation, and quest echo across the pages. The exploration of the collective unconscious reveals a shared human heritage, one that transcends time and geography. The Golden Bough acts as a bridge between past and present, allowing contemporary society to glean insights from the rich tapestries of ancient civilizations. Through literature and psychoanalysis, the echoes of these primordial stories continue to shape the human narrative, fostering a deeper connection to our shared history. The Golden Bough serves as a bridge to the concept of liminal space, where boundaries dissolve and transformation occurs. This region exists between life and death, light and darkness, offering a threshold that heroes must cross. In ancient tales, those who ventured into such spaces often encountered both trials and revelations. Heracles, in his quest for the Golden Bough, traverses realms that challenge his identity and purpose, reflecting the nature of transitions that define the human experience. These encounters emphasize the significance of the unknown, where growth often arises from discomfort. This notion resonates with various cultures who perceived liminality as a sacred moment of potential. Rituals conducted at the edges of society, such as initiations or sacrifices, invite participants to step beyond their familiar selves, fostering a profound transformation. The Golden Bough, a symbol of life, is intertwined with these transitional experiences, embodying the delicate balance between existence and the void. These explorations into liminal spaces highlight humanity's intrinsic desire to seek understanding amid uncertainty. The act of confronting the unknown becomes a catalyst for enlightenment, revealing the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. Through this lens, the Golden Bough remains not just a singular object, but a profound metaphor for the journey of self-discovery and the enduring quest for meaning in a transient world. The worship of nature deities reveals a deep interplay between myth and ritual, where stories and practices converge to create a sacred understanding of existence. These deities often embody the elements, representing the earth, sky, and water, and serve as the focal point for communal reverence. Rituals, steeped in tradition, provide a structured means of connecting with these powerful forces, reinforcing beliefs and cultural identity. In regions where nature's bounty dictated survival, ceremonies aligned with seasonal cycles became essential. Fertility rites during the spring and harvest celebrations in autumn illustrate the reciprocal relationship between humanity and the land. The narratives surrounding these deities often reflect the struggles and triumphs of daily life, encapsulating the wisdom passed down through generations. It is in these stories that the essence of the divine intertwines with human experience. The act of worship often involved offerings, symbolic gestures intended to appease and honor these entities. The rituals performed not only served a spiritual purpose, but also fostered a sense of community among participants. This collective engagement reinforced the bonds between individuals and their environment, cultivating a shared understanding of the natural world. Through the lens of mythology, these practices breathe life into ancient beliefs, illuminating the delicate balance between humanity and nature that transcends time. The adventures of Heracles reflect not only personal triumphs, but also the intricate socio-political fabric of Greek society. Each labor undertaken by this hero symbolizes the collective aspirations and struggles of communities. Encounters with formidable beasts and treacherous terrains serve as metaphors for the challenges faced by city-states, grappling with external threats and internal discord. The slaying of the Nemean lion, a task of extraordinary difficulty, represents the unyielding strength required to confront adversities. Triumph over such challenges reinforced the ideals of heroism revered in Hellenic culture, where valor and resilience were paramount. Each victory resonated deeply, instilling a sense of unity and purpose among citizens, fostering civic pride. Interactions with figures like Atlas further illustrate the interconnectedness between divine influence and human endeavor. The burden of the heavens, carried by Atlas, reflects the weight of responsibility borne by leaders of the time. These narratives subtly endorse the prevailing hierarchy, illustrating the merits of strength and wisdom in governance. These Dales of Heracles circulated through oral traditions and later, written texts. They served to reinforce social norms and expectations. The portrayal of this demigod encapsulated the virtues celebrated within society, guiding citizens to emulate his qualities while navigating the complexities of their own lives. The influence of the golden bough on European folklore and fairy tales is profound and intricate. This ancient symbol, representing the bridging of the mortal and divine realms, resonates throughout various narratives, often appearing as a means of connection with the ethereal. In numerous tales, the quest for such a branch signifies a journey toward enlightenment or redemption, guiding heroes through trials that test their resolve and virtue. These stories frequently reflect the moral dilemmas faced by individuals, echoing the timeless pursuit of balance between the physical and spiritual worlds. They illustrate the necessity of sacrifice and the value of wisdom, drawing parallels to the original myths surrounding the golden bough. Many characters embark on adventures that require them to seek this revered object, encountering various beings, both benevolent and malevolent, along their paths. The motif of a transformative journey is prevalent, with heroes often emerging from their quests altered, having gained insights or new perspectives on their existence. This evolution highlights the underlying belief that true strength comes from understanding one's place within the larger tapestry of life. The continued presence of the golden bough in folklore serves not only as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings, but also as a guide for navigating the complexities of human experiences, fostering a sense of collective heritage and shared wisdom. The hero's journey intertwines closely with the quest for the golden bough, illustrating a profound narrative arc that resonates through various cultures. In this context, the pursuit often symbolizes a transformative process where trials faced by the hero reflect the inner struggles of the self. Each step toward the elusive branch embodies a search for understanding, enlightenment, and nous. This quest is marked by challenges that serve to test resilience and resolve. Trials encountered along the way, such as encounters with mythical creatures or treacherous landscapes are not merely obstacles, but catalysts for growth. Through these experiences, the hero confronts fears and emerges equipped with newfound wisdom. This transformation often mirrors the cyclical nature of life, emphasizing the importance of growth through adversity. The golden bough itself stands as a metaphor for the ultimate goal, representing not just physical attainment, but the deeper quest for meaning. It embodies the connection to the divine, encapsulating ideals of sacrifice and renewal. Each hero's journey, therefore, becomes a reflection of humanity's collective aspiration to bridge the mundane with the spiritual. In ancient texts, such as those surrounding Heracles, the pursuit of this precious prize elucidates the relationship between personal struggle and universal themes, underscoring the timeless significance of seeking one's own path to enlightenment. Women in Heracles' narrative emerge as pivotal figures, influencing both his trials and transformations. Each encounter reveals their strength, wisdom, and complex roles within a predominantly male-driven mythos. They serve as catalysts for his growth, often presenting the challenges that lead to profound self-discovery. The goddess Hera, for instance, embodies both adversary and protector. Her jealousy drives Heracles to confront his inner demons, propelling him towards the very quests that would. Other women, such as Deianira, the wife whose actions inadvertently steer Heracles toward his tragic end, illustrate the intricate web of fate and consequence. Their presence signifies a shift from mere support to essential agency, emphasizing that the hero's journey is not solitary. Each woman contributes to the narrative's richness, shaping the larger tapestry of his experiences. The trials faced often require Heracles to confront societal constructs surrounding masculinity and femininity, challenging him to reconcile his identity. In this manner, the significance of women extends beyond their roles as companions or adversaries, threading through the fabric of his path, reflecting broader themes of love, loss, and the indelible impact of relationships on the quest for personal enlightenment. The gods interweave their influence throughout the narrative of Heracles' labors, embodying both guidance and obstruction. These divine beings, representing various aspects of nature and human emotion, shape his journey with a blend of benevolence and caprice. They often act as catalysts, instigating trials that test his strength and character. Each labor, from the slaying of the Nemean lion to the capture of the golden hind, carries the weight of divine intention, revealing the gods' complex relationship with mortals. In this region, the presence of deities is palpable, their whims echoing through the mountains and valleys where these feats unfolded. Hera, fueled by jealousy, orchestrates challenges that push him to his limits, while Athena often provides the wisdom necessary to navigate these tribulations. The conflicting motivations of these celestial figures reflect the intricate balance of fate and free will. Their interventions serve not only to complicate his path, but also to enrich the narrative, weaving lessons of resilience and humility into the fabric of his trials. These ruins, remnants of an age when gods roamed the earth, stand as testaments to the profound impact of divine intervention on human endeavors. The legacy of Heracles continues to resonate, illuminating the ways in which the celestial and terrestrial realms intertwine, shaping destinies across the sands of time. This revered branch held significance beyond its physical form, acting as a conduit between the mortal world and the divine. In ancient rituals, It symbolized the passage into unknown territories, offering both protection and guidance. The golden bow was often seen as essential for those embarking on perilous quests, a tangible link to the spiritual realm that could ease the transition into the challenges ahead. Connected to sacred groves and revered trees, it represented the delicate balance of life and death, regeneration and decay. Its presence within the hero's journey served as an invitation to confront fears and embrace the trials that awaited. It was more than a mere artifact. It was a promise of transformation, a reassurance that the path forward, though fraught with peril, was also filled with potential. This region, rich in mythological narratives, often featured individuals who sought the golden bough to secure favor from the gods or to gain insights into their destinies. The journey itself was a rite of passage, with the branch symbolizing the call to adventure and the necessity of sacrifice. In the grip of uncertainty, the bough offered solace, a reminder that the heroes were not alone in their struggles. The echoes of their quests reverberated throughout time, weaving connections between the past and present, forging legacies that would endure long after their tales were told. Transformation serves as a central theme in the pursuit of the Tree of Life, evident in the trials faced by figures like Atlas and Heracles. Each encounter challenges the essence of their being, demanding they evolve beyond mere mortals. Atlas, burdened by the weight of the heavens, symbolizes the struggle between duty and liberation. His condition reflects a profound metamorphosis, where the physical act of carrying the sky transcends into a philosophical testament to sacrifice and endurance. Heracles, a figure marked by his legendary labors, embodies another facet of transformation. Each task he undertakes not only tests his strength, but also serves as a rite of passage. Through these trials, he sheds layers of his former self, emerging as a hero shaped by both triumph and defeat. Their journeys illuminate the interconnectedness of struggle and growth, revealing that the quest for the Tree of Life is not merely about the attainment of immortality, but about the evolution of character. This region, steeped in myth, embodies the essence of such transformation. The ruins scattered across the landscape evoke whispers of change, where the pursuit of wisdom intertwines with the natural world. Here, the quest for the Tree of Life resonates, a reminder that true transformation often lies within the journey itself. The path taken is as significant as the destination sought. Heracles, upon his return from his trials, became a symbol of strength and perseverance. His legacy permeated the cultures surrounding the Aegean Sea, inspiring countless tales and artistic representations. This figure, renowned for his extraordinary feats, served as a conduit for exploring human resilience. His adventures, often fraught with peril, echoed the challenges faced by ordinary individuals, thereby solidifying his place in mythology. The cultural impact of Heracles extended beyond mere storytelling. Temples dedicated to him were constructed, becoming centers of worship and reflection. In these sacred spaces, the stories of his 12 labors were etched into stone, immortalizing his struggles and triumphs. This reverence illustrated the collective aspiration for valor and fortitude, as communities sought to emulate his virtues. In the realms of philosophy and art, his narrative prompted deeper inquiries into the nature of heroism. Scholars debated the moral implications of his actions, while artists captured his essence in sculptures and pottery. The images of Heracles, often depicted in moments of both triumph and vulnerability, resonated with a society grappling with its own complexities. The legacy of this hero transcended geographical boundaries, influencing cultures far and wide. It fostered a shared understanding of strength, sacrifice, and the enduring pursuit of greatness. In this way, Heracles became not just a myth, but an enduring symbol of the human spirit. The intersection of myth and history often reveals profound connections between civilizations and their reverence for the natural world. This region, steeped in ancient traditions, showcases archaeological evidence of tree worship, hinting at a widespread veneration that transcends cultures. In various sites, remnants of sacred groves and shrines dedicated to trees have been uncovered, illustrating their significance as symbols of life, growth, and continuity. These ruins frequently feature altars surrounded by the remnants of flora, suggesting ritual practices that honored the trees as conduits to the divine. The presence of offerings, including pottery and figurines, indicates a belief in the tree's ability to bestow blessings upon the community. Inscriptions and carvings found nearby often depict figures engaged in acts of devotion, reinforcing the notion that these natural entities held a prominent place in the spiritual lives of ancient peoples. Excavations in this context reveal that tree worship was not merely a local phenomenon, but rather a shared cultural motif. The motifs and practices associated with these sacred trees resonate across different civilizations, forming a web of interconnected beliefs. This shared reverence underscores an intrinsic understanding of nature's role in human existence, suggesting that the legacy of such worship continues to shape contemporary perspectives on environmental stewardship and spirituality. Each discovery deepens the understanding of humanity's timeless relationship with the natural world. The Tree of Life serves as a profound symbol within the context of alchemy and transformation. This archetype illustrates the interconnectedness of all beings, embodying the journey of personal and spiritual evolution. Its branches reach outwards, suggesting the expansive nature of knowledge and experience, while its roots delve deep, anchoring wisdom in the earth. Ritual and chemical tradition. The tree represents the process of transmutation, where base materials are transformed into higher forms. This concept mirrors the stages of the alchemical process, from calcination to coagulation, each step reflecting a stage of inner metamorphosis. The leaves of the tree, often depicted as vibrant and life-giving, symbolize the fruits of transformation, embodying enlightenment and the pursuit of truth. Scholars have long noted the significance of this imagery in various ancient cultures, revealing the universal pursuit of self-realization. The Tree of Life resonates deeply within mythologies around the world, serving as a guiding principle for those seeking wisdom. In this region, the integration of nature and spirituality fosters a profound understanding of existence, illustrating how transformation is inherent to both the individual and the collective. Through this lens, the tree becomes a reminder of the cycles of life, death, and rebirth, emphasizing the eternal quest for harmony with the cosmos and the profound potential for change that lies within. Cross-cultural interpretations of death and rebirth through trees reveal a common thread woven through various civilizations, each attributing unique significance to these living monuments. In many societies, trees stand as symbols of connection between the earthly and the divine. Their roots delve deep into the soil, anchoring them to the physical realm, while their branches stretch towards the heavens, embodying an aspiration for transcendence. In ancient Egypt, the sycamore tree served as a divine gateway, believed to house the soul of the deceased. Its presence at burial sites emphasized a journey into the afterlife, where rebirth awaited those deemed worthy. Similarly, in Celtic traditions, the oak tree represented strength and endurance, embodying the cyclical nature of existence. The shedding of leaves in autumn mirrored the inevitability of death, while the return of foliage in spring signified renewal and hope. Across the globe, the banyan tree holds a revered place in Hinduism, symbolizing eternal life. Its expansive roots and branches mirror the interconnectedness of all beings, reinforcing the belief that death is not an end, but a transformation into another form. These interpretations underscore a universal understanding of life's fragility and the enduring spirit that persists beyond physical endings, inviting deeper contemplation of humanity's shared journey through existence. The psychological significance of trees manifests in various cultures, often representing growth, strength, and interconnectedness. These towering organisms evoke feelings of stability and continuity, embodying the cyclical nature of life. In many ancient civilizations, they served as sacred symbols, bridging the earthly realm and the divine. This connection fosters a deep-seated reverence, as people perceive trees as guardians of wisdom, sheltering countless life forms beneath their expansive canopies. Roots anchor them firmly in the soil, signifying the importance of heritage and ancestry, while branches stretch toward the heavens, illustrating aspirations and spiritual quests. This duality resonates within human consciousness, prompting contemplation of one's place in the world. Each ring within a tree's trunk tells a story, reflecting the passage of time, resilience against adversities, and the quiet endurance of life itself. In the literature and folklore, trees frequently emerge as central figures, embodying the essence of life's journey. They serve as metaphors for growth, renewal, and transformation. The tree of life, for instance, appears in various mythologies, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. This archetype encapsulates a shared understanding of existence, emphasizing the profound bond between humanity and nature, subtly reminding us of the cyclical patterns that define our experience. Such imagery continues to resonate, echoing within the collective consciousness throughout history. The golden bough serves as a pivotal symbol within the realm of mythology, embodying hope and resilience against the backdrop of eternal struggle. It appears frequently in ancient tales, often as a means of transcending the limitations of mortal existence. This object, associated with the divine and the sacred, suggests a bridge between the earthly and the ethereal, offering comfort amidst adversity. In the narratives surrounding Atlas and Heracles, the bough becomes a beacon of strength in moments of despair. Atlas, burdened by the sky, represents a figure of endurance, while Heracles, in his legendary labors, encapsulates the relentless pursuit of virtue and glory. Their stories intertwine with the bough, illustrating the intertwining of human effort and the divine favor that such a symbol represents. Cultures across various regions have revered this emblem as a means of securing favor from the gods. Its presence in rituals and myths signifies a longing for connection to something greater, a desire to rise above the trials of life. These themes of hope and resilience remain significant, serving as reminders of the enduring human spirit. In the shadow of great challenges, the golden bough stands resolute, a testament to the potential for growth, regeneration, and the unyielding quest for enlightenment. Sacred groves served as vital ecological sanctuaries in ancient societies, fostering a unique relationship between the people and their environment. These protected areas often contained diverse flora and fauna, preserved from the encroachment of agriculture and urbanization. Revered as sacred, these groves provided refuge for various species, contributing to local biodiversity. Communities recognized the importance of these spaces, intertwining spiritual beliefs with ecological stewardship. The reverence for sacred groves extended beyond spiritual significance, as they played crucial roles in maintaining ecological balance. Rituals and customs surrounding these spaces often included practices that promoted sustainable resource management. Harvesting was conducted with care, ensuring that the delicate ecosystem remained undisturbed. This understanding reflected a profound respect for nature, offering insights into how ancient peoples navigated their reliance on the land. The decline of these sacred groves, often due to expansion and deforestation, had lasting repercussions on local ecosystems. The once thriving habitats diminished, leading to loss of species and disruption of ecological networks. As these sacred sites faded into history, the knowledge embedded within them became obscured. The remnants of these sacred groves serve as reminders of a time when humanity's connection to the earth was celebrated and protected, providing a lens through which to understand the intricate balance between civilization and nature. The adaptation of Heracles' myth in contemporary media and culture reflects an enduring fascination with his narrative. This hero, known for his extraordinary strength and laborious feats, resonates within the collective consciousness, manifesting in various forms. Modern retellings often emphasize his struggles and triumphs, reflecting contemporary themes of resilience and personal growth. Ornithopher's graphic novels and animated films, his character is reimagined, weaving together elements of adventure and the human experience. These interpretations frequently highlight the duality of his existence, portraying both the godlike attributes and the vulnerabilities that define him. The complexity of his journey from mortal challenges to divine encounters remains relevant, illustrating an archetype that transcends time. Television series and cinematic adaptations further explore these narratives, often infusing them with humor or dramatic reinterpretations. The allure of this ancient hero serves to bridge classical mythology with modern storytelling, making it accessible to diverse audiences. Merchandising also plays a significant role in the cultural adaptation of Heracles. Action figures, video games, and themed attractions capitalize on his legendary status, embedding him within popular culture. This ongoing evolution underscores an intrinsic connection between history and modernity, revealing how ancient myths can inform and inspire contemporary society while preserving their original essence. Heracles embodies the complex nature of duality, representing both the archetypal hero and a flawed individual burdened by human weaknesses. This figure, known for extraordinary feats, also wrestles with profound inner turmoil. His strength is matched by vulnerability, evident in the trials he endures, such as the infamous 12 labors. Each task, while showcasing his physical prowess, reveals deeper themes of sacrifice, redemption, and the struggle against one's own limitations. In this ancient narrative, the hero's journey often leads to moments of introspection. Heracles confronts not only external monsters, but also his own fears and failures. The slaying of the Nemean lion exemplifies this duality. The triumph over a formidable foe juxtaposes his subsequent remorse for the consequences of his violent tendencies. The hero's path is not linear. It is fraught with moral dilemmas and emotional strife. The symbolism of the Tree of Life further enhances this exploration. It serves as a reminder of growth, resilience, and interconnectedness. Just as the branches may flourish or falter, Heracles mirrors this fluctuating existence. The roots delve deep into the earth, grounding the hero, while simultaneously reaching for the heavens, illustrating the balance between strength and vulnerability. This interplay resonates throughout time, reminding humanity of the enduring nature of our shared struggles and aspirations. The Tree of Life serves as a powerful metaphor for interconnectedness within nature, illustrating the intricate relationships that bind various forms of existence. Its roots dig deep into the earth, drawing sustenance while anchoring the vast network above. This structure symbolizes a unity that transcends individual entities, revealing the underlying connections that unify ecosystems. Life flourishes under its canopy, with each branch representing diverse species and their unique roles within the environment. In ancient cultures, the Tree of Life often appeared in mythology and folklore, embodying the duality of existence, growth and decay, life and death. These narratives reflect a profound understanding of the cycles that govern nature, suggesting that every ending begets a new beginning. The interdependence of flora and fauna, as well as the delicate balance required for survival, are echoed in these stories, affirming the necessity of harmony within the natural world. This concept extends beyond mere biology. It encompasses cultural and spiritual dimensions as well. Communities throughout history have revered the Tree of Life as a source of wisdom, nurturing growth not only in the physical realm, but also in the realms of thought and belief. Such reverence highlights the deep-seated awareness of our place within the broader web of existence, fostering empathy and stewardship toward the environment. The legacy of this metaphor continues to inspire a more profound appreciation for the interconnectedness that sustains life. Ancient civilizations have shaped contemporary interpretations of myths, weaving rich narratives that explore fundamental human experiences. The stories of Atlas and Heracles, for example, resonate through time, revealing insights into the nature of strength, burden, and heroism. These figures serve not only as symbols of physical prowess, but also embody deeper moral lessons that remain relevant today. In this context, the enduring presence of the Tree of Life reflects cultural values and beliefs that transcend generations. Its representation within various mythologies acts as a bridge, connecting humanity with the divine and the natural world. This motif is mirrored in diverse traditions, showcasing a common thread that unites disparate societies in their quest for understanding. The reinterpretation of these ancient tales encourages a critical examination of their meanings in light of modern concerns, such as environmental sustainability and social justice. The moral dilemmas faced by mythic heroes echo in contemporary struggles, reminding society of the enduring challenges that define the human condition. As modern scholars and storytellers delve into these narratives, they unveil layers of significance that inform current ideologies. The influence of ancient myth continues to shape philosophical discourse, illustrating its vital role in the collective consciousness. In this way, the past remains intricately woven into the fabric of present-day thought. Oracles often served as pivotal guides during Heracles' journey, offering cryptic insights that shaped his path. Their utterances, steeped in divine inspiration, provided clarity amidst uncertainty. As he faced formidable challenges, these prophetic voices pointed him toward the correct actions, illuminating the way through treacherous trials. In this ancient landscape, the oracles were revered figures, residing in sacred locations, often shrouded in mystery. Their prophecies were cloaked in symbols and metaphors, requiring careful interpretation. The insights offered by these seers were not merely foretellings. They acted as instruments of fate, steering Heracles toward his ultimate destiny. Each encounter with an oracle deepened the connection between human endeavor and divine will. The Durian oracle of Delphi, nestled within the mountains, held significant influence over the hero's choices. It is said that the cryptic messages delivered there often required careful contemplation, leading to both profound understanding and confusion. This duality reflected the nature of fate itself, unpredictable yet guiding. The role of oracles extended beyond mere prophecy. They instilled a sense of purpose within Heracles, fostering a belief in the predetermined nature of his quests. This belief intertwined with the hero's struggles and triumphs, allowing the ancient world to perceive destiny as an intricate interplay between mortal actions and the unseen forces that governed existence. The golden bough has long served as a profound symbol within various spiritual and religious movements. Its significance transcends mere mythology, embodying a connection between the terrestrial and the divine. This revered object represented not only fertility and renewal, but also the possibility of communion with the gods. Across diverse cultures, it inspired rituals and ceremonies aimed at securing favor from higher powers, reflecting a deep-rooted reverence for nature. Understiower sittemwunensio carbonist, odith adresamuldneux, a throst a sense of unity among communities. Groups would gather, invoking the essence of the golden bough through offerings and prayers. Such actions reflected a collective understanding of the cycles of life and death, mirroring the growth of trees and the changing seasons. This cyclical nature encouraged a belief in rebirth, contributing to the flourishing of various spiritual philosophies. In the wake of shifting cultural landscapes, the symbolism of the golden bough continued to resonate, influencing emerging religious movements. It provided a framework for interpreting the complexities of human existence and the divine with each reinterpretation. Its essence remained intact, leaving an indelible mark on spiritual thought. Through these continued adaptations, the golden bough has woven itself into the very fabric of belief systems, underscoring humanity's eternal quest for understanding and connection with the sacred. This enduring representation has found its way into philosophical discourse, evolving into a potent symbol of interconnectedness and growth. Early thinkers explored its significance, linking this concept with notions of knowledge and the quest for enlightenment. The tree of life emerged as a metaphor for the journey of existence, with branches reaching towards the heavens, while roots anchored deep into the earth. In various traditions, it embodies the relationship between humanity and the cosmos, illustrating how life is intertwined with the universal order. Philosophers posited that understanding these connections could lead to deeper insights into the human condition and our place within the vast expanse of the universe. This region, steeped in ancient wisdom, served as a crucible for ideas that would shape future generations. The notion expanded as new intellectual movements emerged, incorporating elements from diverse cultures and spiritual practices. Each interpretation contributed to a richer dialogue surrounding existence and the essence of life. As the discourse progressed, it became evident that the tree of life was more than a mere symbol. It represented a framework through which individuals could comprehend their experiences and aspirations. Through this evolving narrative, it remains an enduring emblem of hope and the continuous search for meaning amid the complexities of life. The quiet reverberations of its significance continue to resonate across time and thought. Mythological bodies frequently intersect with the myths surrounding Heracles, imbuing his stories with deeper layers of meaning. Stars and constellations often serve as markers in the hero's journey, guiding him through trials and tribulations. The alignment of these heavenly bodies can symbolize divine favor, suggesting that his labors were not merely personal quests, but also cosmic events with far-reaching implications. In various accounts, the constellation of Hercules appears as a lasting tribute to his strength and resilience. This celestial representation is not just a reminder of his earthly deeds, but also serves as a navigation point for those who gaze upward. The 12 labors he undertook often reflect the cyclical nature of celestial movements, mirroring the changing seasons and the rhythms of life. Each task parallels a celestial event, illustrating humanity's connection to the cosmos. The mythological narratives also associate Heracles with specific planets, each embodying traits that resonate with his character. Mars, representing strength and war, aligns with his fierce battles against formidable foes. Venus, embodying love and beauty, reflects the complexity of his relationships and emotional struggles. These connections emphasize the interwoven nature of human experience and the celestial realm, affirming that the legacy of Heracles persists not only in myth, but also in the very fabric of the universe itself. Cultural exchange of mythological themes across ancient civilizations reflects a shared human endeavor to understand existence. The narratives of deities and heroes traveled along trade routes, merging and evolving as they encountered diverse beliefs. In this region, stories of Heracles resonated with figures from other cultures, such as Gilgamesh, whose epic quests echoed similar themes of strength and heroism. These adaptations often revealed the values and concerns of the societies that embraced them. In the Mediterranean, the 12 labors transformed from personal trials into allegories of trial and triumph, while in the Near East, comparable tales spoke to the human struggle against nature and fate. Such parallels illuminate the universal quest for meaning that transcends geographical boundaries. Artifacts unearthed in archaeological sites further illustrate this phenomenon. Inscriptions and pottery depict shared motifs, signifying the blending of traditions. Each civilization contributed layers of interpretation, enriching the collective narrative tapestry. The dissemination of mythic themes facilitated not only a deeper understanding of the cosmos, but also fostered connections among disparate cultures. As these stories intertwined, they became vessels of wisdom, encapsulating moral lessons and existential inquiries. This interconnectedness reveals the enduring impact of shared narratives, reinforcing the idea that the exploration of life's mysteries belongs to all humanity. The legacy of these exchanges continues to shape contemporary thought. The Tree of Life emerges as a profound symbol within various artistic traditions, embodying the duality of death and immortality. This motif often transcends cultural boundaries, appearing in the works of ancient civilizations as a representation of the cyclical nature of existence. In these depictions, the tree's roots delve deep into the earth, symbolizing mortality and the inevitability of decay. Conversely, its branches stretch skyward, signifying the aspiration for eternal life and spiritual ascension. Artistic representations often include figures entwined within the branches, suggesting a connection between the earthly realm and the divine. These figures are sometimes portrayed in states of repose or transformation, illustrating the journey from the physical to the metaphysical. In numerous cultures, the tree serves as a bridge between the living and the deceased, offering a space for contemplation on life's transience. Visual elements such as fruit, blossoms, and leaves frequently adorn these trees, each carrying additional layers of meaning. Blossoms may represent the fleetingness of life, while fruit is often interpreted as a symbol of knowledge and renewal. The intricate designs frequently found in these artworks showcase the interplay between life, death, and rebirth, inviting introspection on humanity's perpetual quest for understanding and transcendence. Each representation invites reflection on the profound questions of existence and the enduring nature of the soul. The concept of cyclical time resonates deeply within the narrative of the Golden Bough, This idea manifests in various ancient cultures, where the seasons and the cycle of life are perceived as interconnected. It is in this region that the tree emerges as a symbol of renewal and transformation, embodying the passage of time. The golden bough's association with the underworld further emphasizes this notion, as it serves as a bridge between realms, illustrating the continuous flow between life and death. Heracles, in his quest, represents the eternal struggle against mortality. His laborious tasks echo the cyclical nature of existence, where each challenge signifies not just an end, but the beginning of another journey. This interplay is mirrored in the very essence of the golden bough, which signifies rebirth through its leaves and branches. In literature and myth, these themes are intricately woven, suggesting that existence is a series of cycles, each one echoing the other. As past civilizations engaged with these symbols, they sought to understand their place within this continuum. The tree and its golden counterpart thus become a reflection of humanity's quest for meaning, illustrating that life, death, and rebirth are not isolated events, but rather part of an eternal cycle that binds all beings together. This cycle of life, death, and rebirth has resonated deeply, influencing various fields, particularly psychology. The exploration of the golden bough extends beyond myth, serving as a crucial touchstone for the development of modern psychological theories. The symbolic essence of the tree is often linked to the collective unconscious, a concept introduced by Carl Jung. Jung suggested that archetypes, shared symbols and themes inherent in human experience, manifest in myths across cultures. This universal aspect of the golden bough has provided a rich framework for understanding individual and collective behavior. The notion of the hero's journey, epitomized by figures like Heracles, illustrates personal transformation and the struggle against internal and external challenges. Such narratives have been pivotal in shaping therapeutic practices, where clients often embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and healing. Freud's psychoanalytic approach also drew upon mythological themes, interpreting them as reflections of human desires and fears. The golden bough embodies these primal instincts, serving as a bridge between conscious thought and the deeper layers of the psyche. These connections underscore the enduring relevance of ancient myths in contemporary thought, revealing how they provide insight into human nature and the complexities of existence. The legacy of Heracles persists through various cultural expressions, bridging the ancient world and modern society. This hero, renowned for his extraordinary strength and legendary 12 labors, has transcended time, becoming a symbol of perseverance and resilience. Artistic representations from antiquity, including pottery and sculptures, highlight key moments of his mythos, showcasing the hero's triumphs and tribulations. And literature, references to Heracles appear throughout the centuries, influencing poets and playwrights who draw upon his stories to explore themes of heroism and morality. These narratives often serve as allegorical reflections of human struggle, illustrating the challenges faced by individuals in their quests for personal growth. Fernsil Growth, contemporary adaptations further extend his reach, permeating popular culture through films, television shows, and comic books. The character's reimagining often emphasizes his duality, a figure of immense strength grappling with vulnerability and emotional depth. This complexity resonates with audiences, providing a modern interpretation of the ancient archetype. Video games also contribute to the ongoing legacy, allowing players to engage with Heracles' adventures in interactive ways. These portrayals not only entertain but also reinforce the timeless qualities of courage and determination inherent in his narratives. The enduring fascination with this hero highlights an ongoing dialogue between past and present, underscoring the significant role of myth in shaping cultural identity. The significance of the Golden Bough extends beyond ancient tales, echoing in contemporary environmental movements that seek to reconnect humanity with the natural world. This ancient symbol, representing life and regeneration, resonates deeply within the discourse surrounding ecological sustainability. It embodies the belief that through reverence for nature, communities can rediscover harmony with their surroundings. Amidst modern challenges such as climate change and deforestation, the Golden Bough serves as a reminder of interconnectedness. Many advocates draw parallels between the myths surrounding this symbol and the urgent need for stewardship of the earth. They emphasize the importance of preserving ecosystems and respecting the intrinsic value of all living beings, an ethos that reflects the ancient wisdom contained within these narratives. These movements often incorporate rituals inspired by mythological traditions, fostering a sense of collective responsibility towards the environment. By invoking the legacy of the Golden Bough, activists highlight the importance of ancient knowledge in addressing contemporary issues. The imagery of the Bough often appears in campaigns, symbolizing hope and resilience against the backdrop of a world facing ecological distress. Such references cultivate a deeper understanding of humanity's role within the broader ecosystem, illustrating how ancient symbols can provide guidance in navigating modern dilemmas. The Golden Bough remains a vital touchstone, bridging the ancient and the present in the pursuit of a sustainable future. Venus serves as a foundational element in the construction of human values and ethics across various cultures. These narratives, often passed down through generations, provide frameworks for understanding the world and one's place within it. In many instances, they present moral dilemmas and heroic figures whose choices reflect the values of their societies. Through the stories of deities and demigods, individuals find guidance on how to navigate the complexities of life, reinforcing virtues such as courage, wisdom, and compassion. In this regard, myths function not merely as entertainment, but as essential tools for education and social cohesion. They create a shared sense of identity, imparting lessons that shape collective behavior and expectations. Sacred texts and oral traditions have preserved these narratives, enriching communities with a sense of continuity and purpose. The influence of myth extends to governance and law, often providing the moral underpinnings for societal rules. The tales of figures like Atlas and Heracles illustrate the struggle between duty and personal desire, reflecting the ethical challenges individuals face. Over time, these stories evolve, adapting to contemporary contexts while retaining core messages that resonate across eras. Thus, the enduring power of myth emphasizes its integral role in guiding human conduct and fostering a deeper understanding of the complexities of existence. The psychological archetype of the hero emerges prominently within the context of the Golden Bough. This figure embodies the struggle against adversity, representing the quest for self-discovery and transformation. Frequently, it faces trials that mirror the internal conflicts experienced by individuals. The hero's journey serves as a metaphor for the universal human experience, where challenges are intrinsically tied to personal growth. Tsaun zatinik viard and huhamin nisain welm tues. In this framework, figures like Atlas and Heracles become emblematic of broader themes. Atlas, burdened with the weight of the heavens, symbolizes the immense responsibilities that individuals often bear. His plight reflects the psychological weight of expectations and the quest for balance in life. On the other hand, Heracles, renowned for his 12 labors, illustrates the arduous path towards redemption and mastery over one's flaws. Each labor signifies a step toward enlightenment, encapsulating the cyclical nature of struggle and triumph. These narratives, deeply rooted in ancient civilizations, transcend time, resonating with contemporary society. They reveal the innate desire for heroism, embedded within the human psyche, an aspiration to overcome, to achieve, and to evolve. Within these tales lies a profound understanding of the duality of human nature, embracing both strength and vulnerability. The hero archetype, therefore, remains a vital lens through which to explore the enduring legacy of myth and its influence on human behavior. The bough serves as a powerful symbol of connection and unity within human relationships and community dynamics. It represents the intertwining paths that individuals navigate, reflecting the bonds forged through shared experiences and mutual support. This symbol resonates deeply in various cultures, often depicted as a bridge between the earthly and the divine, emphasizing the importance of harmony among people. And in many ancient societies, the act of gathering beneath a tree, often adorned with leaves and branches, signified the establishment of communal ties. It became a space for discussion and decision-making, highlighting the collective spirit that fosters cooperation and understanding. The bough, therefore, signifies not only the physical presence of trees, but also the metaphorical roots of kinship and friendship that sustain social structures. Relationships nurtured under such symbols contribute to a sense of belonging. They embody the principles of loyalty and sacrifice, echoing the stories of heroes who ventured forth to protect their communities. In this sense, the bough reflects the nurturing aspect of human interaction, where individuals support one another through adversity. As communities evolve, the symbolism of the bough remains relevant, serving as a reminder of the interconnectedness that binds individuals together. Its quiet strength underscores the importance of relationships in shaping societies, both ancient and contemporary. The relevance of myth continues to evolve amid the rapid transformations of society. These narratives, rooted in ancient wisdom, offer a lens through which contemporary individuals can explore their identities and values. They serve as anchors, connecting past experiences to the present while providing guidance for future generations. The enduring themes found within these tales resonate across cultures and time periods, allowing them to adapt and remain pertinent. In a world characterized by constant change, the archetypal figures of mythology, such as Atlas and Heracles, can be reinterpreted and reinvigorated. These characters embody universal struggles, such as the quest for strength, resilience, and balance. Their stories invite reflection on personal challenges, inviting individuals to draw parallels between mythic journeys and their own lives. This region of myth-making invites collaboration among storytellers, artists, and thinkers, transcending traditional boundaries. New mediums, such as digital storytelling and interactive experiences, breathe life into ancient narratives, ensuring their continuation as society grapples with complex issues. These myths offer not just solace, but avenues for understanding. The future of myth lies in its capacity to adapt, fulfilling the need for meaning and connection in an increasingly fragmented world. They remind humanity of shared experiences, fostering a sense of community and continuity that remains vital. These cultures understood the profound connections between myth, ritual, and the natural world, weaving them into the very fabric of daily life. Tales of deities and heroes served as allegories, reflecting the cycles of nature and the seasons that governed agricultural practices. Rituals, often tied to celestial events, were conducted to appease these entities, ensuring bountiful harvests and the prosperity of the community. Festivals celebrating the changing seasons highlighted the importance of this interconnectedness. They took place under the watchful eyes of revered figures like Heracles, who represented strength and endurance. These gatherings fostered unity, as participants engaged in communal activities that reinforced their ties to the land and each other. The physical environment was often depicted as sacred, with trees, rivers, and mountains embodying the divine. It was in the embrace of these natural elements that the ancients sought solace and understanding. The tree of life, a symbol recurring throughout various mythologies, illustrated the deep-rooted belief that all existence is intertwined. It served as a reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature, where every action resonated through the cosmos. This intricate web of belief not only provided spiritual guidance but also influenced social structures, agricultural techniques, and artistic expressions, solidifying the bond between these ancient civilizations and their surroundings. The enduring legacy of the golden bough echoes through time, manifesting in various aspects of human culture and thought. This symbol of connection continues to represent the intersection of life and death, growth and decay. Heracles embodies the struggle and triumph inherent in the human experience, a reflection of the trials faced throughout history. His narratives resonate within the collective consciousness, echoing themes of sacrifice, heroism, and redemption. The tree of life signifies a profound understanding of the interconnectedness, illustrating the perpetual cycle of renewal and the interdependence of all living things. Its imagery persists in religious texts, folklore, and artistic representations, serving as a reminder of the roots that bind humanity to the natural world. This representation fosters a recognition of the importance of stewardship and respect for the environment, urging modern societies to re-evaluate their relationship with nature. In contemporary discourse, the lessons derived from these ancient symbols offer insight into sustainability and the pursuit of harmony. Cultures across the globe continue to draw inspiration from these timeless narratives, weaving them into the fabric of modern beliefs and practices. As humanity navigates the complexities of existence, the golden bough, Heracles, and the tree of life remain steadfast reminders of the enduring quest for understanding, balance, and connection in a rapidly changing world.